Alrighty guys, let's dive into it. We're going to be covering finding your why, okay, and remembering why you started the fitness business that you have today. So guys, look, the last 18 months has been tough. I don't really know anyone in the fitness industry who hasn't been knocked down a couple of times in the last month, in the last 18 months, right? With, COVID, consistent lockdowns, members leaving, having a face-to-face business and changing to online. There will be so many learning lessons that you have had and so many times where you've had to be incredibly resilient. But I'm here to tell you the sad truth. You're going to get knocked down more and more and more in your life. And it won't just be because of like a virus. There'll be like many different reasons. And, guys, like a little bit about my story. When we went from 27 members all the way to 1,200, there were times we nearly went bankrupt. We nearly got kicked out of the council for 3 different times. One of the times was for parking. The other time was like from sound issues where literally the other businesses around us were going to the council trying to kick us out. Cost incredible amounts of money and expenditure to just stay in our locations. We had trainers leaving, right? We had trainers leaving and taking clients. There was months where our Facebook ad cost was like $200 and we couldn't generate enough leads. And then probably like one of the biggest ones, guys, was opening a second club with absolutely no management experience. And I got kicked in the stomach and knocked down more times in that 3 to 6 months than ever before. So you need to really come into this knowing that nothing worthwhile in business, right? No thing that you will achieve is ever going to happen easier. So you're going to get knocked down, and you're going to get knocked down really, really consistently, guys, but it's how you stand up and deliver after that knockdown, right? It's the actions that you take. It's the person that you are to not ever give up on chasing your dreams, goals, and aspirations. So one of the things that I have in my phone I wanted to share with you guys is to write down the 5 reasons why you start a business. If you go back and remember how exciting it is and how fun it is when you start a new business, right? There was reasons why you started it. And I want you to write down the 5 reasons why you started your business. Why did you actually get into it? Why did you decide to have a business? Which is like, so difficult. I'm sure you've had times where you're just like, fuck, I wish I just had a job, right? And I want you to write down those five reasons why and remember them every single day. I want you to read them every single morning when you start work, because you are going to get knocked down, but you need to have the resilience and the perspective to remember why you actually started your business and what you actually want to achieve over the next 3 and 5 years in your business. Because otherwise it's so easy to quit. If you get caught up in the day-to-day minutia of, COVID stuff, all the issues that I said that's going to happen for you if you want to create a 7-figure business I was talking about before, all the issues with trainers, clients leaving, clients suspending, clients missing sessions, all those crazy things that happen. If you get caught up in that moment and you don't actually remember why you started your business and what you want the really big outcomes to be over the next 3 to 5 years, you'll want to quit and you won't push through the hard times to achieve greatness within your business. And guys, I want to tell you like a couple of things. I've learned like a little bit across my time of coaching. We've got like 330 active members in our inner circle program. It's like $50 a week, right? But we've had some people absolutely dominating the program, like a lot of them. And we've had people who join who really, really struggle, okay? And I've learned so much because before I got into the business coaching world, I just figured, everyone gets after it and everyone dominates because that's what I did in my business. But there's a couple of key traits that I've learned over the last couple of years, which once you have your why focused, when you get into these tough situations, this is what the really, really high level guys do and what the guys who are actually dominating in their fitness business do. So firstly, guys, when they see a problem, they fix it. Okay, they don't like sit on it and complain and whinge and bitch and sook. They have an issue, they find the solution, and they test and measure until they fix the issue that they have. Now, a really big thing, guys, is you've got to be tracking your KPIs to actually know what's wrong and if there is an issue in our business. We have a really amazing ex-member in the program. They would never track their KPIs, so they're running around social media everywhere looking for new tricks, tips, and tactics without actually understanding the concept of the business. And that's why that business stays stagnant, why that business will never grow into something truly incredible and amazing. They also work on their skills every day. Okay, so are you spending 1 hour a day, 7 days a week on your self-development? Whether it's reading books, whether it's actually doing the videos in the coaching programs you sign up for. Shock horror, not many people actually do that. attending the coaching calls, right? Making sure that every day you're working on the skills. And you also have to be able to identify really masterfully what the skills are you need to develop. Obviously at the start of the business, it's marketing and sales. Then once you've got that dialed in, it might be like leadership and team management, and then reading P&Ls. But if you spend 1 hour a day for a month focusing on any one thing, let's say it's Facebook ads, you're going to be pretty good on Facebook ads after a month, even if you just watch YouTube videos, to be fair, right? That 1 hour a day where they're constantly growing their skills. They also follow through on what they say, right? If they say they're going to launch like a referral campaign, they do it. If they say they're going to launch their ads and optimize, they do it. If they say they're going to attend the coaching calls about improving their sales, they're on those fucking coaching calls. You don't have to remind them, right? They just get it done and they follow through with what they say. And they especially don't quit when it gets hard. Ask anyone. You talk to fucking anyone who has a 7-figure business and ask her, hey, what were the 5 hardest times that you had in business and how did you overcome it? Because anyone who's created an amazing business has an incredible story and would have been knocked down so many times that it's absolutely insane. And they never quit when it gets hard. They actually go harder in the pain, right? To figure out this issue and really, really solve it. And one of the really great people I follow a lot on this, my friend Andrew Gosen from Systems by Design. The way that he can overcome problems and issues is absolutely incredible. Their level of expertise to see a problem and then solve it in their business is something that I really look up to myself. And then guys, the really, really top level guys, they reach out when they're struggling. Okay, so some of them have one mentor, some of them have 2 or 3 different mentors where you go, hey, this is the issue that I'm having. How can I solve it? Their mentor might be able to solve it. They might recommend a book. They might recommend a course. But when they have an issue, they immerse themselves deeply within that and they solve it. And it's a little bit like my story, guys. When our businesses were about to go bankrupt, we couldn't generate leads. Right now, I hold my hand on my heart. I believe I'm in the top 1% of fitness marketers on the planet, right? Anywhere in the world, I know I could generate 20 leads or more every week. Anywhere in the world, right? But there was a time where I couldn't generate any leads every week. My business was about to go bankrupt, right? And by doing that 1 hour a day for 18 months, I learned every little marketing trick and tactic that you can do to acquire more customers in fitness. And I tested everything and I tried, and there were times where it's hard and I like got kicked in the guts a lot and knocked down. But because I was able to reach out for help, I signed up for a mentorship program, I read books, I consumed podcasts, I watched YouTube to be able to solve this lead generation issue, right? Is if you're able to reach out for help and know where to go, right, to get the help that you need, you can solve any problem in life. Any problem can be solved with the right mentor, the right guidance from people. Absolutely any issue that you're having right now. And then last one, guys, I always say, like, there's some guys in our program who are absolute savages, right? And one of the things that really creates a difference between people who are savages in business and people who fucking struggle and make complaints and don't do anything is just their willingness to not let any reason or issue stop them from achieving their goals. They don't let COVID stop them from running their business. They don't let high ad spend affect their lead generation this week, right? They work around it and they absolutely dominate at all cases. And they're never looking for that one shot Hail Mary play that saves their business, because they understand that that is not what creates a really powerful business. So guys, off the back of this, I want you to write down the 5 reasons why you started your business. Where do you really want to see your business in 3 to 5 years? I'd love if you message me on Instagram, Jimmy_Pomponio, and share me your thoughts. If you're interested in ever joining our program, guys, you can join our coaching program. It's like $50 a week. There's 2 members last week. One in New Zealand generated $14,000 in her first 14 days. One in Sydney generated $10,000. That's using our Godfather offer, which is actually like the 3rd video down within the portal when you start. Guys, for $50 a week, you'd be pretty fucking crazy not to do it. If you want to grow, if you want to learn how to market, if you want to learn how to sell, if you want to learn all the systems and structures that we built creating a multi-7-figure fitness business, it's all in there for the portal. You can copy, paste, and edit it within your own business, but it will only work if you're a hard worker, if you want to actually have a crack, and if you know the reasons why you're in fitness and you're willing to do the work when it gets a little bit tough and difficult. I hope you guys have a really great day. Any questions, just reach out to me anytime on social media. Always love to chat and connect with you guys.